Warning: the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
When the threads of creation unravel.
When the sun itself hangs black in the sky.
And the Arcana are silent.
Will you fight for a world that has forgotten you?
Or will you let it burn?
The Arcana are lost.
The planes bleed into one another.
Blasphemy spreads like a plague.
But hey, nothing's truly gone.
Not if you're willing to find it.
What will you do?
Who will you become?
Will you resurrect what was lost?
Or create something new.
The gods are gone.
The world is breaking.
All that remains is you.
Will you rise?
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 Prepare to weave your own fate. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Of Divinity and Darkness. We're playing some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition for you guys today. How's everybody doing this week? You guys doing good?
Doing good.
Doing good?
How about yourself?
Good man.
Doing all right. It's good to see you guys. Sorry we missed you last week. Hope you guys are all doing great. Let's do that thing, I guess, where we go around, we have everyone introduce themselves, we talk a little bit about the plight I've put you all through on the show recently, and then we jump in. Sound good? Um,
Sounds
so
good.
Mm-hmm.
let's start off with Asher Starborn, played by a wizard once, aka Brandon. How's it going, Brandon?
It's going.
Right on. Right on. All right. Thank you, Brandon.
Not
All
much
right.
else to say.
All right. Well, thank you, Brandon. Up next, we've got Dakin playing Medane on Weird for you guys. How's it going, Dakin?
What's up? What's up? Medanon Weir, I've got slightly more to say than Asher, which is weird. Usually he's the one talking, but Medanon Weir is on a mission from a god, find a starry MacGuffin and not explode trying. And me and Aoi Hoshi, my feline familiar, we're just really super excited to get to creation within the next session or two. Really amped for it.
Yeah. Finally get to creation sometime this century. Thank you, Dakin. Up next, we've got Rubber Band playing Wild Auto Kent Oats for you guys. How's it going, Rubber Band?
Pretty good. So much workload.
Yeah, I feel that, bud.
As for in-game, doing good. Hoping to make my new friend more amicable.
Yeah.
Hoping my power doesn't go out again.
Yeah.
It can't be 3 Mondays in a row.
Yeah, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Just dealing with an actual cataclysm. IRL over there. It'll be all right. Just, reset the arcana and you'll be fine.
Yeah. I want to know which one's messing with the power lots.
Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to do a reading or something, bud. All right. Thank you, Rubber Band. And last but not least is Sonoman playing Aldrich Soul for you guys. How's it going, Sonoman?
Yeah, doing good. A little overworked, but yeah, life is a stage. Well, I'm playing Aldrich Soul, and I'm hoping to get into some extreme gardening and talking to a turtle in this session.
Extreme gardening and talking to turtles. Yes, as you do. I hear a police car going by my house right now. I think everything's fine. I'm assuming it got quiet. So the problem is not mine. Let's see. So yeah, when we left off, you guys had started off this encounter with some not so nice bushes and things. And I believe that's where we left off. Let's see here. Somewhere around here, I believe, is where we had ended things. And you guys had gotten your initiative rolls, if I recalled. Both of my guys took some shots and missed. Let's see. Let's see.
Now, before we jump back into this, there is something I have for you first. You may remember a scene with this previously. Well, we have another part of that, so I will play that for you now. A short silence follows, heavy and reflective. The radiant golden being's face remains calm, though his golden thread of power tremors slightly. Why have you come?
I did not come here to fight. I came only to talk. I fear your mind is poisoned, old friend. What you perceive is not reality, but a twisted vision of what was and what will be. I thought perhaps here, so far away from the power of madness, that you could think more clearly. But no, now I fear that you have simply engulfed yourself, alone, in another fragment of your same tormentor's domain. And I think what you have done here is also of his own power. I speak, of course, of our old foe, he who moves in ways unseen, emboldened and empowered by things forgotten. He who is easily overlooked, for that is his nature. He has taken his prison and made it his domain. I do not know if it was his workings upon you at first that gifted you this power or inspiration, or if it was by you taking your own path that you put yourself under his sway, but it does not matter. Either way, you have removed yourself from the minds of so many, even the minds of ones so powerful. You have hidden yourself from all of reality, and thus you have entered his grasp. You have placed yourself into his hands. I feel that is the only way he could have made a tool of one as bright as you. I fear he has infected you.
The darkness, the enemy. Do not place my work at the feet of shadows, steward of chaos. What I have wrought is my own, my hands, my will, my creation. Do not insult me by claiming otherwise. All right. So that scene ends there. We fade back into here, where we had previously left off, with some needles flying at Echo's face, I believe. Then I had you all roll initiative, yeah?
Hmm.
And then we pick up here. Let's see. Where is my trusty turn order? Let me put on some decent battle music. Let's see here. And I believe I'm missing this guy. Let's go. Of course, Nurnum is first to react. So quick and spry compared to all of you. Let's see. There's not a whole lot he can do. The horse has, yeah.
Hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20. $25, $35. I think he'll hold action. What's his passive action? And what did I roll? Yeah. Okay. He'll hold action if anything comes into range to attack it. That is his turn. Then, before Aoi Hoshi gets to go, something happens. Let's see here. Yeah. These two guys. Pop up. There, you know, you can see them. They have this. However, they move Okay, that's their turn. Hoshi, you're up.
Is gonna pass.
All right. I'll just give you the one turn, Hoshi. For some reason, you had two.
Well, no, he's gonna attack when they're closer. He's just not gonna go yet.
Yeah. Okay. You had for some reason it had you on there twice.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he has a 20, and then I have a 14 or 13. We have separate initiatives.
Yeah, you've got two for me also for some reason. Maybe it's just showing for me, but
I
I'll
only
fix it.
see Medane's. I don't see the other Hoshi.
Yeah, there's only one for me too.
I'll fix it.
For
It's
Medane and
It's all good. Oats, you're up.
Oats.
Oats, you're muted, I think, bud.
Oh,
My bad.
yeah.
I move up and I strike left one.
All right. Take a swing.
Remember how to do this.
You take a swing at this guy.
Yep.
All right.
Right.
Here it is. A 9 plus 2. A 9 plus 2 is not enough to hit, sir.
Dang.
You swing at this thing and maybe it like catches in the bark, but it's not enough to like do any damage to it. As this it's like a living shrub stares back at you. When your blade catches on it, it just kind of like eyes you callously. Is that your turn?
Yep, that would be the end of my turn. I move. Yeah.
All right.
Rage.
Aldrich.
All right, just let me change this here. I am casting Sleep to level 2 in this area.
Okay. Sleep. Level 2. Higher level cast. All right. So it's a total of 37.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me just check some stuff. Okay. All right. So it affects lower level first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, interesting. What about this one? That one first. Okay, so it's definitely gonna knock out here. This guy. This guy. It's 8, so you have 29 more.
Oh, well.
So it would would hit. Which of those are the weakest? I think it's this guy, yeah. So this guy falls asleep. And then you have let me see if that's enough to put anything else. It's not. So you put those three guys to sleep.
Well, great.
Sorry
And I'm
that-
moving.
Sorry that took so long.
Oh, no, it's fine. We have to do a little bit of math. And I'm moving close to Oats.
All right.
And that's it. I can't do anything useful else.
All right. Good move. Medane, you're up.
Let me just.
I'm gonna firebolt that guy there.
All right.
And because I can see the future, I'm gonna use one of my portents, and it's gonna be a 16.
Okay. So you automatically roll a 16 and hit. For
9 fire.
9 fire damage. Okay. As your firebolt streaks across the sky, slams into this guy. Parts of him burst into flame. He kind of lets out a yipe in pain. As he tries to seek some cover behind the brush. Is that your turn?
And then me, my horse, and Iohoshi are gonna back up over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Okay. All right, these guys. Let's see here. Let's see. This one guy up the top left is going to take a shot at Aldrich.
Sure.
Misses.
Misses.
Let's see. Top right. Take a shot at Oats. That also misses. And then the guy in the top middle, I'll have him roll a d2, see which one of you he shoots. 1 Aldrich, 2 Oats. All right, Oats it is. 13 misses. That's their turn. Then it's somebody else's turn you don't see yet because they haven't been revealed. Before Asher goes here. Let me see. He does have this. Yeah. And I believe he is right next to a certain somebody. Yes. So here he is. Oh, that's that guy. Actually, it's not that guy. You did not see that.
Okay.
It's this guy. Totally was the guy you were seeing the whole time.
Of course.
Okay, let's see here. 10-foot reach with that, 15-foot reach with that. How far are you? Both of you are 15. Roll a d2. Aldrich.
All right.
15-foot radius. Loop. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. 15-foot radius from this guy.
Difficult terrain.
And let me make that square. Loop. All right. Withering away after 1 minute for the duration. The area is difficult terrain for non-plant creatures. In addition, each creature of the Blight's choice in that area when the plants appear must succeed on a DC 12 strength save or become restrained. So any creature of his choice is going to choose you and Oats, I guess. Strength saves, please. If you fail, you are restrained. That is a fail from Aldrich. Oats. Succeeds.
No, I made it 18.
Do you have advantage?
With inspiration, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, that's his turn. Asher. You're up.
All right. That guy just did something in an area of effect.
He did.
Correct?
He did do a thing in an area of effect. You are correct, sir.
What was this thing? He grappled people?
So he basically appeared where he was previously motionless and indistinguishable from other plants. He appeared there, and then he kind of like raised a hand, and all the vines on the ground around him grew like really quickly. So, and a bunch of them were grasping at Aldrich and Oats, who like broke some of them off and like threw them, tossed them to the side, or just like stepped out of the way of a few of them.
As a free action, can I whistle to see if he, hears me and, get his attention?
Yeah, as a free action, you can whistle. He seems to turn and look in your direction.
Excellent.
Dissonant whispers. All right, so he has to make a wisdom save?
Yes.
All right, and that's to this guy, right?
Yes, that's the area of effect guy.
Okay. Wisdom save. Here we go. 14?
That's a fail.
All right. So he takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Must immediately use his reaction. And if available, to move as far away from you. The creature does not move obviously into danger, so he has to run.
All right. Do you want to roll the damage?
Oh, sure. $13.
Alright.
It's a hefty amount of psychic damage, and then he must use his reaction. Build save, and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you. Okay, so speed is not very good, but he has a 10-foot run speed, but 5, 10. I'm actually gonna say he has to go there. See, he was here, right? Or was he here?
No, it was one over.
There.
He was just in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
5, 10.
He needs to go, like, you shifted him one over to the left, but if he wants to go there, then fine, I suppose.
I can send him an extra square.
Just go straight back. That's fine.
Okay, and different creature automatically succeeds, blah blah. Okay. Does he just keep doing that, or does he get another save next turn?
It's duration instantaneous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he just does it this turn.
Okay.
It's not a continuous thing. It's just he needed to get the fuck away, and thus hopefully getting anyone else out of his range, or allowing people to move back out of his range now that we know his move speed is 10.
Yeah. Right on. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, bud. All right. That brings us to Oats. What you got, Oats?
All right. I am going to. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to move to flank the two sleeping and strike the one I tried to strike before with the rage, not a rage, but with anger smashing at its skull.
Yeah, you crouch down behind its unconscious form, raising your weapon. You hear the voice in the back of your mind, like, "Oh, pathetic little creature, sleeping. You have no idea the horror I'm about to inflict upon you." As you bring down the Morning Star, and it crunches into, you feel the wood splinter underneath its weight. You know, it's satisfying crunch into its sleeping unconscious body as you roll damage. 6 bludgeoning damage as your Morning Star lays in this thing. Bits of wood go splintering off to the ground as you totally kill this thing with the one hit KO. And you hear Isheral's voice in your mind, like, another light snuffed out. Isn't it delicious? as you kill this thing. More. I want more of them. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now it's the guy that you did not see a minute ago. That you totally had no idea was there this whole time.
What? I am shocked.
And there's also this one too. Here we go. All right. Let me see what these guys are doing. Okay. All right. within how many? Okay. I can do that. This guy here is going to go 5, 10. He's going to move here. Unless Aldrich tries to stop him with an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, so he gets to this square and he tries to move further, and you take a swing.
Good. 17 with 5 piercing.
Yeah, 17 hits for 5 piercing damage. Okay. All right. Cool. He erupts in vines as you draw your rapier into him, to stop him from moving by you. The rapier sinks into this bundle of vines and roots, and he just explodes, and they pour out of him like water in every direction. They swarm over the horses nearby, Nurnum around all of you as you all creatures within 10 feet must make a DC 12 Dex save.
Crit fail.
A crit fail is not good. It's not ideal.
Yep.
So I need saves from. I guess I'll do Nurnum. Where is Nurnum's sheet? Where did his sheet disappear to? Nurnum's sheet disappeared on me. Hang on 1 second. There it is. And he had Dex and Horse. Okay, the horse rolled a 19. So, all right. So I need a save from Echo and Echo's horse and Aldrich's horse, which is still within range.
All right. How do
What
I
save
roll
is
for the
this?
horse?
It's a Dex save, DC 12 Dex save. And to roll for the horse, you would just click Dex if it's not programmed as a save on the sheet.
Where are the horse sheets?
It's a draft horse, right?
Yeah.
So you would just click where it says Dex 10.
Yeah, but I don't see the sheet for the horse.
Yeah, we don't have access to that.
Oh, I thought I gave you guys access to the sheets.
What's the modifier?
Here, I've got it. I've got you. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
You guys got access to the sheets now. I'll just roll it for you this time.
Very nice. Okay. Do we?
Yeah, I gave.
Oh, it's enemies and animals. Okay.
Yeah, I gave you guys access to the sheet, but I'll just roll it for you this time. It's no big deal.
Right.
I got it. All right.
14.
It's spinning forever here, but it's okay.
All right. So failures take 2d8 slashing damage. So here's the roll for that. Total of 10, and if you succeed, you take half as much. So
That's painful.
this guy dies. guy right here. Who is 10 feet from him. He dies. Nurnum takes half. Not good. Not good. How much HP do draft horses have, guys?
19.
19, yes.
Okay, well, they just took... A bunch of them just took 10.
Okay.
Unless they saved, and then they took half, so they took 5.
Did you roll for the horse, or should I roll?
I rolled for, I think I rolled for Nurnum's horse. You would roll,
Alright, so-
roll for your own. Roll for your own horse.
And it fails.
Okay. And all right, Echo, you good? I noticed you didn't take any damage, so take half.
I passed. What was the?
You take half on a success.
Oh, okay. So 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5. Nurnum is not asleep. I don't know why he has a unconscious logo. I'm gonna remove that. All right. So that was that guy's turn. Also, he does regain some HP for that. Does regain some HP. As yeah, you're looking at this thing after you just like stabbed it, and you're suddenly just, it's like an explosion of vines goes off, and they're suddenly all over everything around this guy. The other one is going to move. See how close he can get. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Oh, two of them.
Let's see here. I could, if I really wanted to be a jerk, I could dash. But I'm not going to. Instead, use this rock facing as cover, I think. That's those guys' turn. Nurnum, who is now wrapped up in all these vines. That reminds me, I need to roll a d6 to recharge. I do not recharge. Nurnum is gonna punch this guy, I guess. He jumps off the horse. And he starts throwing punches. He says, "Hey man, not around here." One of the punches connects for 7 bludgeoning damage. As Nurnum gets into a fisticuffs match with this guy. That's Nurnum's turn. Those guys are both dead. Hoshi.
Pass.
All right. Oats.
I'm
Wait,
going
what?
to take a 5-foot step and intercept this fella.
Just
And I'm gonna slap him with my mace.
I think I didn't play between Oats 2 turns.
You didn't?
No. The only thing I did was a sleep spell.
You stabbed. Oh, that was an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you accidentally skip? Ipper?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I did.
Go ahead and take your turn, and then I'll take mine. I don't mind.
I think you also skipped Mundane and Asher, right?
Mundane shot a firebolt, if I recall, right?
Yeah, but that was just after I cast sleep.
Yeah, that was before we killed any of them.
Yeah.
Am I taking crazy pills?
I think you rewound to Oats'
Hoshi.
turn.
Are we gaslighting the streamer?
Hoshi. Yeah, we had Hoshi's turn, and that was a pass. Before
Look,
that,
it's all recorded, so he'll never know. All right.
I took Nurnum's turn.
Yeah.
And then Oats' turn. Did we just not give you a turn last round, and you're the only one, or nobody else got a turn? What?
I think nobody else had a turn.
That doesn't. Oats is on there twice. That's what it is.
Is it?
Oats is on there
I only
twice. For me, is
I only see him once. But I also don't see
I
him
only see him.
on there, so.
Yeah, I don't have Ayahoshi or.
Nope. Nurnum's not there.
I have Ayahoshi. I have Nurnum there. It's so weird. What the heck? All right. What number should Oats have? Because I've got 19.
1914.
I got 19.14.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I see a 7 on there for you. I'll remove that. So that must be what happened. Is you went and then came up to your turn again. So it's like right afterwards. So Nurnum and Hoshi went, and then it came to your turn again. You know what I mean? So you just had you just had your turn because you took it on the wrong one. That makes sense.
Wild magic haste spell.
Yeah. Okay, so that should put us at Aldrich then. And then from now on, Oats, you'll be on the right turn.
All right.
All right, I think that fixes it. Continue. Sorry, I'm watching. Pay attention.
Sure. So I'm going to cast the Twilight Sanctuary here.
Okay.
With just 4 HP for anyone standing on the area. I'm going to put the area here.
You're standing in the radius. Sphere moves with you, lasts for 1 minute. Whenever a creature uses turn the sphere, you grant that creature one of these benefits. Temporary HP. And in effect, causing it to be turned to frightened. Alright, cool. Cool. So yeah, you activate your Twilight Sanctuary.
Yeah, and I'm staying here.
Okay. Alright. Mundane.
Firebolt on that guy there.
The guy to the left of Oats?
The one next to Nurnum, Aldrich, and Asher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Take a shot. A 9 is not enough to hit, unfortunately. It just whizzes by. That your turn?
Yep.
All right. Okay, the needles get to go now. Let's see. 3 of these guys. Let's see here. This one's asleep. I guess technically he can't go. How long are they out when you put them to sleep? It's like hours.
Until someone hits them or shake them.
Yeah.
They're just out.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we're gonna move this guy. And give this guy a. They're not super smart, so I'm gonna give him a roll. And he failed. Okay. One of them is shooting at you, Aldrich. First shot.
Alright.
17.
Fails.
All right.
There's an 18.
All right. Second shot is at Nurnham's horse. That's a miss. Okay. That's their turn. Vine guy gets to go now. Let's see. Hey, Oats.
Yes.
I'm guessing an 8 does not hit you.
No.
All right, never mind. Okay. All right. That's his turn. Asher, you're up. Echo?
I am thinking. Oh. I suppose. We got this one guy in here with us. Right?
Yeah, there's the one guy who's gone in between the middle of a bunch of you all. And
all right.
He erupted in vines.
He erupted in vines?
Yeah. He kind of sprayed everybody around him with vines.
Well, he gets to make a saving throw.
All right. What kind? What kind of saving throw? Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Right. Wisdom save. It's a critical 20, sir.
Critical 20. Darn. Let me think about that.
The horses are losing their shit, by the way. Imagine most of the horses are not doing so well right now.
As a bonus action, I'm going to give a inspiration to Otto Kent Oates.
All right. Give a point of inspiration to Oats. I'll put a pink dot on Oats. Here you go, Oats. You got a pink dot for your inspiration point.
Mm-hmm.
I could see why you might do that. There's a lot of guys up there around Oats. A lot of dudes.
I think that's all I have.
All right. All right. These two guys get to go again. Let's see here. I rolled to recharge. They did not recharge. Lucky for you.
Yep.
So I will instead just try to attack you twice. Aldrich. Since you stabbed this guy previously.
All right.
1, 2 claw attacks on you.
And both miss.
Both miss. All right. The other guy. I mean, I could if I really wanted to be a shitlord. But instead, I'm going to attack Oats twice. I'll save it. Maybe it'll be more useful later. 1, 2 attacks on you, Oats. An 11 and an 18.
The 18 hits.
18 hits you.
No, it doesn't. Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs from the bard. Fucking hate silvery barbs so much.
There.
Coming in clutch.
All right. So here's a reroll. That is a 18.
Worse.
All right. Best I can do. But, Otto, you do have advantage on your next attack.
All right, Otto, I'm going to mark you with a You'll get the amber dot for advantage on your next attack. However, you do take 4 slashing damage, as the silvery barbs was not enough to save you this time.
Oh, remember, we have temp HP.
Temp HP.
Yeah, you got 4 temp HP.
All right.
Yeah, so you take no damage.
All right. That puts us to Nurnum.
I truly can be this team's bulkward. Just believe in me.
Yeah. Doing all right so far. Let's see. Nurnum's going to attack this guy twice, I guess. A hit and a hit. This many.
Okay.
Nurnum has multi-attack.
Sure.
Okay. Yoshi?
Pass.
All right. Oats?
All right. I'm going to strike at whatever that thing is. I don't know what it is. It's another plant guy. The
All right.
tentacle plant.
The floaty boy.
Yeah, make a strike at this guy.
Yeah.
This dude.
25.
25. It does hit. It does hit. Roll damage.
And I'm going to add a one radiant damage to this hit.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button.
It's all right.
There we go. So that would be 7 damage. 6 bludgeoning, 1 radiant.
6 bludgeoning, 1 radiant damage. All right. Okay. That's the first damage that guy has taken. All right. Yeah, you deal some damage to him. Good job.
No. That will end my turn.
All right. Let me roll a totally unrelated die just for no reason at all. Because I haven't rolled it yet this round.
Just like the sound of the die
Hey,
clanking.
well, look at that. I got the max possible number on that dice. That is what you call a good roll. All right. Aldrich, you're up.
All right. Fair. I think if I should or shouldn't attack the guy, well. Before that, let me reroll this. Man, I'm rolling ones. Okay. And I cast the spiritual weapon.
Spiritual
Right
weapon.
around. Yeah.
All right. What does your spiritual weapon look like, sir?
Golden hammer.
All right. A golden hammer, he says. Okay. It's a little specific, but I mean.
Yeah, for next time I'll have a token for you.
It's you know, we can just settle with a you know, just a hammer. If it'll work. If it will work. Maybe Roll20 won't cooperate. Here we go. There you
All right,
go.
okay.
There's your hammer.
I had no advantage this time. I was preparing for the torn explosion.
Let's see here. I should be able to give you control over it. There you go.
Yeah, I can move it. Right. So I'm going to stay here and hammer the floaty boy.
Do what?
It's going to stay around here and hammer the explodey boy, the torn.
Okay. Yeah. Take a swing at him. All right. We can.
Yeah, I
count.
already did a 20.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you hit for
So 14 damage.
14 force damage on this guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you want to kill him?
Well, with a blow to the side of the head, trying to tear it apart.
Yeah. Hammer comes down, takes him out.
Oh, nice.
Goes limp.
And well, let me move around, I guess, here. Okay, and that's my turn.
All right. Medane?
Me, Hoshi, and the horse are going back to our original spot. The measured 10 there are gonna make a couple constitution saves.
All right.
As I shatter.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Which ones are making these saves?
The guy that's making the rough terrain, the sleeping guy, I think that is, and the other needle blight.
Oh, okay. I see. Sorry. Okay. Needle, 2 needles, and a vine blight. All right. On saves. And vine. Okay, so the vine guy critically fails. Imagine a 13 fails too. Yeah, 15.
Yep, 15's the DC.
So they all fail.
And so they might have disadvantage because they're inorganic material.
Yeah, I think
but if they all fail, they all fail. That's so it is 9 thunder.
9 thunder, all right. Just take a look, just in case they take extra or anything. No. This guy. No. Okay. And then this guy. You almost kill all of them. However, they all are just hanging in there just a tad bit. But it's like a mortar cannon goes off. You guys saw Nurnham cast this on a boulder a few nights ago. And yeah, it goes off with a loud explosion like a mortar cannon. Everything in the vicinity just becomes debris and shrapnel. Chunks of these creatures are taken off of their bodies and exploded in the air. They're not looking good. Some of them have lost limbs from this. They're barely hanging in there, but they're still hanging in there. Good spell. But anything else?
And then me, the horse, and Hoshi are riding back to our spot back here, away from all of that nonsense.
Right on. All right. Medane with the artillery cover. That brings us back to the needles here. Well, the guy that was asleep is no longer asleep. I think it's safe to say he is awake now after getting hit with that.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Wait.
The one on Aldrich is going to try to claw at him. He misses.
Nope.
The other two. The other two. Going to come up behind Oats. And attack Oats instead. 2 claws. 21 hits you, right, Oats?
Silvery barbs.
Silvery.
Oh wait, no.
No silvery barbs?
I don't believe I have it.
Okay.
It hasn't been my turn, has it? Since I did silvery barbs?
I don't think so.
Alright.
5 piercing damage,
Ooh.
Oats.
Alright.
As
Remember,
one
you
of-
have that temp HP.
Yeah, you'll
got-
regain it.
one of the claws cuts through. You also still have a
You had
bar-
4, so you're taking 1.
Yeah.
You still got a barred inspiration, and I think your next attack has advantage or something like that.
I think he already took that attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I already took that attack.
All right. Well, let me get rid of that orange dot then. Okay. Now the vine guy gets to go. He's gonna move here, and he's going to give you a hug. Oats.
Bring it in.
He misses.
He's not a very good hugger.
As you're
He's
just
missed
like
every time.
surrounded by all these plant monsters. They're just trying to hug you, and they can't really get through except for a bit.
They see a stone and they're moss, so they're just trying to cling on to it.
Yeah. Right. That brings us to Echo.
I am going to turn to the plant monster who had been asleep, and I am going to insult his mother.
Okay. Yeah. Vicious mockery. So he gets a wisdom save.
Yep.
All right. And he fails. You deal some damage to him, I believe.
I believe that is 2 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
He doesn't because he's dead. How do you mock him so bad that he drops dead? I
turn to him and I go to speak an insult, and it comes out in the language of magic that is only like everyone can somehow understand its mocking tone as he just sort of like is distracted and allowing Otto to sort of like, Otto, do you have a spear currently in hand?
I have a mace.
A mace. As he's just sort of there, Otto just sort of is able to just like slam him on the head, and like he goes down.
Right on. All right. Is that your turn, Echo?
I believe it is for now.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. This guy's gonna take a step back from you. Oats.
That should provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep, and explosions.
Outside of my danger donut.
Oats, get him.
Yep.
I'll move to this square first, actually. 15 hits.
Yeah.
For 8 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does it prevent him from moving?
No, but it does give him disadvantage next attack.
That's fine.
Not really an attack.
Yeah, it's not going to be a normal attack. I'll put this on him, though, just so I don't forget. There we go. Sorry, my roll 20 was being bonkers for a second there. All right. And then I'm going to move here. I think that's it. I think I just want to move to that square. Because that way I'm within 10 feet
Yeah.
of all you lovely people. All right.
Yeah, and this time I'm really burning that inspiration.
Alright, so then I'll do my life-draining vines. This guy hasn't
Dex,
used
right?
This guy
Yeah.
haven't used it yet. So I'll put up the aura here just to kind of give you guys a better idea of who gets hit. So Oats, he does hit his own buddy, his own needle bro, but I guess I could if I really wanted to. No, I don't want the extra hit from Aldrich, actually. That's fine, I'll just do it there. Alright, so dex saves, you crit. Here's needle guy, I'll do his dex save. He fails, I think. Oats fails. If you succeed, you still take half. Here's the damage, 2d8 slashing damage. It's 8. So if you succeed, you take half and you take 4.
We take nothing. Yay.
And
With the temp.
How do you take nothing?
With the 4 temp HP.
Oh, whoa, we're only taking... Okay, alright, yeah.
Alright. And I think that's that guy's turn. Nurnum, I guess. Let me roll for Nurnum. Dex. And he fails. Does he go down? He does. Nurnum goes down.
I predicted that he would pass with a 13 as I burned my other port.
Okay, all right. So you predict that he will instead pass, and he instead has 1 HP after taking half damage from that. The horse loses.
Did you factor in the 4 temp HP?
Oh, for Nurnum, no, I haven't been giving him the 4 temp. So okay, so he has 4 temp in addition to.
Some might call that 5.
Yeah.
Are we getting that 4
instead of
temp
taking
every
the damage
turn,
and-
or?
Yeah, every
We need a
turn.
new temp every turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have more HP. Fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Nurnum. Oi. Oi. All right. Well, I guess I'll just run up and punch somebody. Why not? We're gonna punch this guy a couple times. He critically fails in the first swing. Falls down. Knocks himself out cold. Nurnham's out of the fight. A critical one. He had 1 HP. But he's stable. He just fell and knocked himself out. Hoshi, you're up.
So I'm clear. What's this aura around this guy?
That
was a turn explosion, right?
That was his explosion. Yeah, it's not actively going on. Matter of fact, thank you for reminding me. Okay.
I took a roll then.
Then Hoshi is going to dash up to Nurnham. But on this side, not there. Over here. And that's going to be him for now.
Okay. All right. That's your turn, Hoshi. Oats.
I'm going to strike at this guy.
Okay.
Let's see. He seems to actually have a ranged attack.
Yeah, he does. Okay, that hits. At 29 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And 12 bludgeoning. Yeah.
How do you want to kill that
the
guy?
Rolls. I'm going to do about the head and shoulders, just hammer into him with the mace until just a
Yeah, it just crushes him. Like there's snaps as you continue to bring the weapon down on him. And yeah, he just goes limp.
particularly vicious moment for Oats.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear Ishra'al in the back of your mind just like relishing in the pain. And you feel a bit stronger because of it too. Oddly enough. Like this is the first time we've seen you on the front line in a fight where you didn't take like a massive amount of damage being on the front line, I think too. Just
Yeah.
Also, you took a little bit of damage, but nothing that was any sweat. All right. Is that your turn, sir?
Yeah, I'm gonna save the other thing until I'm weaker. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Aldrich.
Alright, I'm hammering that vine. Let me see. Let's do the weapon. This guy here.
All right. Spiritual weapon on that guy.
No advantage. Let me clear this advantage. Yeah.
16 hits
Mm-hmm.
for 11
Good.
force damage.
Yeah.
All right. It just barely hanging in there. Just barely
Alright.
still kicking.
So I'm going to throw a sacred flame at him.
All right. Sacred Flame. Dex save. He fails, and you kill him with the Sacred Flame.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. That radiant damage does it with his 1 HP left. It's enough to burn him away. As you take him out with the Sacred Flame, I think... Okay, yeah, there's just the one guy. 2 guys left. All right. Is that your turn, Aldrich?
Yeah.
All right. Medane.
At the end of Eldrich's turn, you see Ioi Hoshi, his eyes start to kind of glow. And Medane's on his turn, his glow. And then his hand starts to glow with a holy light. And Ioi Hoshi reaches out with his paw. and heals for 6 on Nernum.
All right. Recover 6 HP. And wakes up on the ground.
Is that a spell?
Is it not a magical effect?
It's your thing says you
It's
can
got to be a
deliver
touch
ranged
range
spells.
spell. All right, well then I won't res Nernum. Hoshi can stay there. Nernum can stay down. And I'll shoot at somebody, I guess. Let's go this guy up on Aldrich with a firebolt.
All right. Crit. Okay.
18 fire.
Yeah, that'll do it. How do you
Yes,
want
indeed.
How do you want to kill this guy?
Fire.
Yes, with fire for sure. He is very much burned. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. The needles are all done. The vine guy is gonna try one more time to give Oats a hug. Let's see if we can get this to work. Come on. No. It does not work. 12 is not enough. Let's see here. I mean, he's not real smart. So he's just gonna stand there by himself. Asher?
All right, so vicious mock. I am going to very tastefully insult that plant man's monster, that plant man's mother again.
Okay, all right. Wisdom save. He fails, and he takes some psychic damage.
4 psychic damage.
How do you want to end this encounter? You got 2 of them with vicious mockery.
Much like the other one, he hears the words spoken in a long dead language of magic, and turns as it provides Otto the opening to just absolutely demolish this individual. As Asher will walk forward also and try to help Nernum up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the dust settles over the area as you guys step forward and start to help people recover, Nernum included. That's right, I forgot he knocked himself out for a moment. Yeah, what do you guys do?
Is there anything of value in these vine people?
I mean, some of them have like improvised weapons and things like that. Yeah, but if you're looking for like pouches of gold or like steel weapons,
No valuables. Okay.
Yeah, there's
Did
not
their
really.
bodies provide some sort of alchemical or herbal
Yeah, no
remedies?
material.
Let me see. Actually, let me take a look at something. What I might have for written down for these guys? There should be something here. They would make good firewood, I would presume. At least the twig ones.
Do we have an axe?
It's up to you guys. Is anybody carrying an axe?
Nope, I got a hammer.
Okay. You got a hammer.
That's just saying the only tool I have.
That makes us, we have 2 hammers. All right. And I suppose we pile them together and they will make good firewood right here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I wouldn't like for them to sprawl around.
But first we mutilate the bodies, which, given Munchkin rules, means we go up a level. And then we
You guys want to loot the bodies? Is that what you want to do here? Let me see if I can generate.
You said there's nothing in them, so
I can
burn
generate,
them is the.
Yeah, I can generate like random. I can generate a random loot for you, for the like gold worth of thorns or.
Find where they've been stashing the people they've killed. Sure, that has loot.
Do you want to make an investigation check?
Yeah, I'll make one.
Why not?
As I'm huffing, trying to calm
I'll provide
down.
you with a help action, so you have advantage on that roll.
Mm-hmm. With guidance, no border.
Okay. 15.
17.
You also have your bardic inspiration still, if you wish to use it.
That's true. Do you want to use the help Aldrich, and I can use my inspiration?
No, sorry?
Well, I had already declared I was
No,
helping
you can do both.
Okay.
Yeah, do both.
Right. I don't know how that works.
What does he roll for the
roll
inspiration?
a D4, right?
It's a D6, I believe.
D6.
Cool.
All right, so an extra 4, so that's a 19.
All right.
Right.
Okay, so between the group of you, kind of like looking around at their bodies and what they're carrying on them and stuff, like the needles that they fire seem to come out of some kind of like orifice that blows like air, like compressed air or something. And yeah, you notice they don't really have any like clothing on them. They're not carrying any like makeshift weapons, like besides, you know, their own natural claws and what weapons they have naturally, you know. So putting all of that together, you're able to deduce that these plant creatures did not loot those bodies. Which means something else or somebody else did loot those bodies. Now, you know that they probably killed those people because those people had needles in their necks and stuff, right? However, they probably didn't bury them like that, meaning somebody else probably staged the corpses in that hole or dug the hole or whatever and looted them. It's probably the gist of it. With your, I would say between you getting a 19 and between the help and everyone else kind of like checking the scene, that's what you're able to put together.
Oh, we either got more intrepid adventurers helping themselves to loot or bandits. Though, probably adventurers. I doubt bandits would take the time to bury someone, even haphazardly.
I also doubt bandits would be able to control this group. This is magi. Anyway, if we can't find anything else out of there, Asher is going to help try to pull them all into a giant pile, then set fire to all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help with that. Sorry. Sorry, I couldn't tell if someone was trying to talk or if I was losing connection because the BGM is like blinking for me.
No worries. Yeah, you can pile them all up into a organized pile, and
It doesn't need to be organized. It's going to be set on fire.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Somewhere where it won't start a forest fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're able
Look,
to
with
do
the state
that.
of the world, that is the least of my concerns right now. All right.
Yeah. You're able to burn them.
Monkey paw curls. Fire keeps us from creation.
Yeah. I do nothing to interfere with you burning them.
All right. Then I'm getting on my horse and I'm like, all right, we're going. Or I'm
Going,
going. And then I'm going.
Is your horse well enough to go at full speed again? I look at it as it got drained quite a few times.
Your horse was relatively okay, if I recall. It was Nurnham's that took the most damage. Yeah, Nurnham's horse is not looking so great.
Why did I roll for my horse if it was back here?
Do what?
My horse was back here at the start of the fight, and I leave it there.
You had Aldrich roll for my horse. It's basically what.
All right, so yeah, okay.
Yeah,
at
don't
least I
worry
made it
about
less.
it. It's fine. The horses are gonna reset in no time. Anyway, we know.
I'm not complaining there, just stating that I did something without thinking.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We know that nobody lost their horse, and that's, it's all that matters.
That's a good thing.
Or whatever. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing.
Sounds so disappointed.
I guess it's good. All your horses are still alive or whatever. I'll just try again another time. All right. So, sounds like Echo wants to go ahead and take off, get back on the road towards creation. Nurnham's horse was pretty jacked up, but it's not dead or anything. It's still able to walk. Are you guys going?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. All right. Let me take a look at that encounter real quick. That was a hard encounter, it looks like. So, good job. Good job. All right. Okay. Now, as you guys get back on the road towards creation, we see the camera linger behind you all as it sweeps across the edges of the road as you all sort of saunter off on your horses. The camera pans by an abandoned ruin. Its darkness emanating ominously into its surroundings as you all march on. You eventually come to the entrance of creation, a large wall with a road leading up to quite a large gate, big enough for armies to pass through. Creation is set up in such a way that the city itself has been expanded over time by building more walls out, and thus you've walled in a new city district, and you just expand that way. So these outer walls are the newest, but they're still quite large. And as you all approach the gate, there's a crowd of people outside, guards, as well as some farmers, peasants, and a kenku sits nearby under cover of some of the trees in the area, kind of using them as shade sorts. Just kind of patiently watching as you all approach. What do you do?
So the gates are shut. There's no one getting in.
There's so the gates are shut. There's guards at the gates, and there's like a crowd of, like, a relatively small crowd of people, but a crowd of people. Like occasionally the guards are kind of like keeping the people at bay, essentially, stopping people from going in.
I'm going to walk up to one of the guards and ask, what passes here?
The guard says, what passes? Refugees, mostly.
We need entrance into the city. It is a grave issue. We seek to stop that thing. It points up at the giant turtle.
Yeah, he kind of looks off at the giant turtle in the distance, and then back to you, and he says, "What, are you crazy?"
Perhaps, but would you rather? If we go in, what harm is there? If we die defeating it, it still rampages, and if we do defeat it and end its rampage, we save the city. What do you have to lose?
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. That is a 20.
Yeah, there's this moment where he's like looking at the guards, like staring at you, and you can just see that he kind of wants to object, like on your behalf for your own safety, but there's just no fight left there anymore. And he just kind of like stares past you. He doesn't even really look at you, and he just shrugs and he's like, "Whatever, it's your funeral."
Well, my friend, I want you to remember this. For today will be the day that Wild Otto Kent Oats defeats the monster and saves creation.
You hear a voice beside you as somebody steps up near you. As you're talking to this guard. He looks like here. What's the best way for me to show you? Probably on this screen here. Probably right here. He looks like this. Place on this layer. Looks like this. So you turn and look as this kenku steps up, and repeats back exactly what you just said in your own voice, exactly as you said it. This is the day.
My nod.
This is the day that Wild Oats saves creation or whatever. And then this bird is just standing there blinking at you guys. Blinking blankly at you guys.
Looks like you'll have someone who can repeat it for you. As I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. Is he dirty? Is he clean? You know, when I touch him, do I instantly regret this?
You instantly regret touching him. No, he's clean. He's wearing dark leathers. He's got like a sort of strange scent about him. Like he kind of smells like a mixture of different herbs. Like scented herbs, maybe potpourris specifically. And he also has like random things tied to feathers and parts of his hair, like random shiny things. So he's got like the piece of metal you see in the image, like ruined piece of metal. He's got a lot of like little pieces of jewelry and pearls and shined stones. And he carries a couple of weapons, quite fine looking blades that have been well maintained, along with his armor.
Excellent. I nod at this person. It's like, well, guardsman, open the door, if you please.
Yeah, the guardsman looks the bird up and down once, kind of suspiciously, and then he gives a wave to the people behind him, and yeah, they start. Like you hear the sound of cranks turning, as the gates slowly open. A few other people in the crowd step forward to try to make their way in. As you hear the guards like immediately starting to like push them back, like no, look, it's not safe. You can't go. We can't just let anybody go wandering into the city. Look, it's a mess. You can get hurt.
I am going to stop and turn around and sort of face the audience and goes, friends, countrymen, heed my words. This city is no longer safe. However, there is a safe haven down the road, which we have cleared. Now, the road may still have some dangers upon it, so if you do not think you can make it the travel, then do what you must. But there is an abandoned city where others are gathering. I'm going to try to make a persuasion check.
Yeah. Go for it.
19.
19's pretty good. Yeah, I think you get a few of the people to be like, okay, there's... You hear one person like, how far is it?
I give them as best descriptions of the ride and the distance that we traveled.
You managed to convince a few people to try and make it. There's a few people who are like, I think we can make it a few days. If it's that close, then surely we can reach it.
Bring what supplies you can, as the place was not overburdened with goods, but it is safe from danger.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you get a few people. Some even seem like they're more able to take care of themselves on the road, at least with the typical traffic. They almost like essentially form their own sort of makeshift caravan to make it down to Lockman.
It's like when you get there, you will want to seek out. Oh darn it! What was his name again? And it's not in one of the characters listed up here.
Maybe I can help describe.
It's the caravan owner. Caravan head. The guy we saved from the shadow, the guy you wanted to kill.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's oh man, hang on, I can find it for you. Give me 1 second. My whole Roll20 is
In High Iron Ward Fang.
Yeah. Iron Ward Fang.
That's good.
Yes.
Seek out Iron Ward Fang. Tell him that you've been sent by Wild Kent Oats, and he should provide you safety.
Yeah, they nod. They say we'll offer to work while we're there. You know, we're not expecting
That will be good.
Free bed. Yeah. They start to get ready to hit the road. I mean,
I will warn them of the plant creatures that we faced, and should they come across them, they should run.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
The ones that were many of them seemed slow and ponderous and maybe outpaced. If you move quick.
They also did not seem to give chase.
Yeah. One of the would-be caravanners says to presumably his brother, "Oh, well, good. I just have to run faster than you." Teasingly.
It is good to keep up spirits, but we must look out for one another in these trying times. I wish you luck. Blessings be upon you in your safe travels.
Yeah. You as well, especially if you're going into the city.
Of course. We have a beast to slay.
Yeah, you get a couple nervous laughs from the people.
Well, if we die, then we die, and you will have a story to tell. and I hope you all tell it well.
Okay. So the guards hold open the city gate to what looks like a relatively normal city district.
And with that, I bow and back my way through the gates of the city.
The first district at the city's edge is somewhat less urban than you might expect. There's agricultural land still here in this part of the city. As you all are let in, the chaos of what is going on in creation seems far from this place, as the whir of large gears clicks the gate shut behind you. And you see creation's first district open up before you.
What's its name?
The name? Let's generate a name. Let's generate a name for the district. Let's see here. While it's loading, while it's thinking.
While it's thinking, I'll lean in to Aldrich and ask, why does it always seem the magic users are so gung-ho about us rushing into battle?
It got us past the wall, didn't it?
You say putting me on the chopping block for dying?
You are the one who they will remember. Look, it'll be a story to tell your kids when and if we solve this.
Also, in his defense, he's not sicking you into battle in the middle of the battle. He's just telling the tale around here.
The creepy bird now walking with you guys repeats what Aldrich just said. So the district that you guys are in is known as the agricultural district of the Verdant Walk Ward. It's a agricultural district that produces many fresh greens, mainly garlic and spring vegetables.
Spring vegetables, but it's summer.
Now, the crowds you might expect to see of people out and about are dim, to say the least. There's not a whole lot of people out traveling. Now, like, looking around immediately after coming through the gate, you don't see like buildings toppled over in this district. Nothing like that. The unrest here is not in the sense of like physical damages, although you might see like guards lining up at the gate you just entered, kind of giving you a curt nod as you guys move into the district proper. And you might even be able to see across the other side of the district where the other gates would be. More guards lining up at other gates or at watch points along the walls. You'd probably would see the chimneys of the mainstay inns of the district working actively. Perhaps the more popular places to grab a bite also whirring with some life as you all set foot inside the walls of creation for the first time here.
All right. So we have 5 horses and 1 tag along. All right. It can't fly, so we just run really fast.
Are we sure it can't fly?
It's a kenku. It can't fly.
Oh, I've never met these creatures before.
Leans in and whispers, "They're not the most trusted lot."
I'm trying to remember here. Did Madain tell us that some feathered something was looting the bodies?
Yes.
At least the scent was.
There's something
Okay,
that flew away.
Yeah,
Or that
I remember that happened, but I don't remember if Madain told us about that because it was Hosha that did that made the discovery.
Madain would have told you about it. Madain tells you about a lot.
Oh yeah, all right. So I'm quite. I think the Kenku did that.
Okay. Do you think the Kenku did it? Do you do anything about it?
Well, Madain does the way recognize the scent of our friend here, trying to not be heard about by the bird.
He hold up Ayoshi and let it sniff the bird.
Does Hoshi recognize the smell?
Is it a success?
It's a 14.
What's this?
Okay.
Also, should it be a perception? Should it be a
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose perception is fine. Yeah, like you're talking about the scent from who might have been around the bodies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does recognize the scent from there. Yes.
Alright.
Well, in that case, Madain's gonna kind of lean over to Aldrich and go, "That's certainly the one."
Is that the gate we just came out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Behind you there, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think we should be around that. Yep.
That goes just like, yeah, I'm just gonna move to the other end.
Yep. And I'm following that lead. I would follow my horse if I could.
Horse, but like,
yeah, me too.
We don't have control of the horse.
Oh, well, you should. Here.
Hello there, birdie.
I'll do this. I'll give control of the horse to all players. And then I'll save it. And then I'll just do. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
No, there was only one.
We all share one horse.
So you guys
Eh,
move into the district. Is there any place particularly you want to go first?
Asher's just heading. Just heading.
I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion of that Asher as a destination.
I'm guessing you're headed towards someone you might know.
I'm just heading.
Okay. I got DM. Let me check. Okay.
mhm.
All right. Yeah. Do you all just follow him?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where
All
I'm going.
right.
So Asher heads further into the city.
Looking for a good inn.
A good inn, huh?
Yep. Not that one there. That one's not good enough. That one's way
Does-
overpriced.
He needs an inn that makes him happy. You know?
Yes.
While walking, I'll ask the kenku, can you talk or do you just repeat things? If it's following us, might as well talk to it.
The bird?
Yeah.
What'd you say to him?
Can you speak or do you just repeat things?
He seems to consider what you said, and then he says, in a woman's voice, the bird says, "Oh my, I bet you would make a wonderful singer."
I stop. Do I know this woman's voice?
Collaborate and listen.
Make a perception check.
20.
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
Good familiar or bad familiar?
I'd say good familiar.
Good familiar. Excellent.
Go ahead,
I
Oats.
insight the bird on what that means as he said it to me.
Yeah, make an insight check, yeah. Crit.
Hey.
Okay. So he's giving you an example of him mimicking someone else. So he's being like, I'm so good. He's also kind of being like, I'm so good at mimicking things I've heard that I can do it perfectly. Like a professional singer, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what he's doing too.
He's bragging.
Yeah.
He's bragging and keeping me so confused. I don't know if that's a yes or no.
Well, you had asked if he could speak or if he could just mimic things. He's kind of saying, like, look, I'm no idiot, but I mimic things. Like, he's kind of just telling you, like, I can mimic things, but I'm so good at it that I can talk with it. It's kind of
Bumblebee.
Yeah, he's like Bumblebee, yeah, in a lot of ways. As you guys weave your way past steaming walks, you eventually leave the boundary of this district and into another briefly, before walking its more cramped, narrow walls and what seems like miles of food carts, past banana leaf stalls. The group of you step confidently onto the cobblestones of another ward. Your eyes are sharp, practiced, dart from one end of the road to the other. Each carved wooden panel painted with glyphs, symbols, spices, songs, sanctuary. This way, Asher murmurs as he leads you down another.
Got a good
path.
feeling about it.
DM, do I know if this is where I might find, or if this is on the route to where I might find Ambien or the inks?
Make a religion check.
19. And I also
Okay.
have researcher.
All right. And make a perception check.
And that's a nat 1.
Okay. No.
All right.
You feel like you're on the right path. That makes sense. Like something is telling you like the universe is as it should be, like you are right where you were supposed to be. Even though like you're not aware of any merchants around here. You just feel like in the grand sense of things, I mean, it'll turn up when it should,
Cool.
If that
You
makes
could-
sense.
You could ask our new sketchy friend.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't trust our new sketchy friend.
Why? He's a sketchy friend. He just likes drawing,
He likes singing and ventriloquism.
Yeah.
Looting dead people.
Yeah, don't we all?
Yep.
Look, I'm sorry.
And we know he's somewhat upstanding. He didn't take the tusks. You guys told me that was sacrilegious, even though it's profitable.
Maybe he just likes shiny things.
So are you still talking to the bird?
I mean, I'm talking out loud, and he's here, so kinda.
Yeah.
The bird seems to be watching you guys kind of intently, following your lead, particularly Asher. As Asher leads you all down another street past a vine-wreathed lamppost. Beyond which sits a Ember Lily Tavern, where you can hear the distant sound of faint laughter and lute strings, even in this commotion that the city is suffering right now. From outside, Asher,
Yes.
it looks just how you remember it. Seemingly unaffected by the madness going on in the world right now.
All right. Sure. I will. I got this place. This looks like a good place with a good, honest owner. Gonna push my way on inside. Start looking around.
Okay. It's just as you left it. So I imagine when you walk in, if you want to start introducing us to some familiar faces.
I mean, I only know these people in passing, but I suppose I'm going to search out, start asking around to see if anyone knows where the owner of this establishment might be.
Let me see. That's not Felix you're looking for, is it?
It is.
Okay. Somebody, first person you ask says they have no idea who the owner is. Second person says they thought they saw him step downstairs to where the kitchen is. You know the kitchen is not downstairs.
Okay. In my short acquaintance with this individual, I'm going to go, wait here. I will be back as I walk on, go downstairs.
Okay. So, your boots echo off the wooden staircase as you follow the steps down. You hear a muffled voice coming from the other end of the basement as you're walking down the stairs. It speaks with a familiar cadence, a friendly one. One maybe it's been some time since you've heard, but one you've learned to, I suppose, to trust, to be at least somewhat comfortable around. He's talking to someone else, and as you get to the bottom of the staircase, you look up. You see Felix standing there, surrounded by, well, not surrounded because it's really just in front of him. There's like 3 to 5 mirrors in a like a pattern in front of him, kind of like a bay window pattern, if that makes sense. As he stops talking when he hears you take a step at the bottom of the stairs, and he turns and he looks over his shoulder at you. Does he recognize you?
I mean, he probably has seen me around since, but from the time where I was, staying at the Temple of the Star, not too far away.
So he sees you standing there at the bottom of the stairs, kind of furrows his
Probably we have a bit of a rapport,
He furrows his brow. His eyes dart back to the mirrors again before they dart immediately back to you. And he says, right, you, what are you doing here? I thought they threw you out of the city.
Well, with what's going on here, can they really keep me out?
No, I suppose not. What brings you back, work?
Something like that. I hear there's a bit of a turtle problem.
Right, well, of course. I mean, of course there's a turtle problem, but the question is, how are we going to make money solving it? Okay?
That is a good question. That is more your end of things. I'm just a pretty face, after all. I give him a 1 second. Okay, yeah. All right. I keep everything's cool. Everything's fine. Nothing's going on.
He kind of like walks up to you. He sticks out a hand to shake your hand.
I take his hand, shake his hand.
Yeah, he gives you a nice firm handshake.
I may need some information. You're the person I know to come to.
For a price, yeah.
Of course. You know our mutual friend said that if I was ever in trouble, I needed to seek you out.
What's eating at you then?
Lots of things. So I'm going to vaguely recount the story that has happened so far. Traveling around, meeting up with a caravan, being followed by a really creepy old man, keeps writing in his book, finding this rather odd dwarf fellow just out in the wilderness who doesn't seem to understand like what time it is, meeting several arcana, learning that the arcana might be tainted and in danger of several things there. Basically, that there's a town with ostensibly safety outside of creation, that if he wanted to move the shadow market there, or at least if he could move his version of the shadow market there, he might be a lot safer if we don't stop the giant turtle destroying the city.
Okay, it's a lot.
Yeah.
How much does Felix know? Here's my question. Does Felix know?
I'm Asher Starborn. I am Asher Starborn. He may not even know that I now am kind of going by Echo. That's what he knows.
Okay.
All right.
So his response to moving the shadow market out of creation is no, but I think he might be willing to like have a contact, to put out a contact out there if you think it's a good idea.
Look, I'm doing this to look out for you because friends have to stick together. You were good to me when I first got here, and I've only heard good things, which is why I'm coming to you with this information.
Yeah, he nods and he says, he tells you that he agrees that friends need to stick together. After all, that's all you really have in the end is your friends. And he's gonna stick in creation to look after some people that he needs to look after too.
Completely understand. I'm just just a guy from the streets, or not even from the streets. I'm just a fella who fell from the stars. I will ask him about the whereabouts of several people. Mainly, what's going on with the people that I was told about: Lena, Rorik, Nia, those three specifically, and if he heard any word of Kellis Taro, the traitor.
All right. Okay. So, Lena is still working jobs. She just got contacted by an old friend of hers that
Okay.
she was going to go check in with. Kellis, Taro, nobody's heard from him since a job that went south at a wizard's tower.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he is aware of. Asher is aware of that job.
Yeah.
He's talked with him about that.
Nia. Did I say Kellis? I meant Rorik. Rorik Greytooth. Nobody's heard from since the job.
No one's heard from. Right. Okay. Because Kellis is the
mage.
Kellis, yeah, the mage.
Kellis. Kellis was black bagged for some information and met a new contact through that and has been working with them mostly.
So he has found out where Kellis is, because Kellis is the one who got the fuck out.
Yeah.
And all right,
Yeah.
so he knows where Kellis is. Interesting. Is like, I was half worried the old man who has been following me might have been Kellis.
Kellis went missing for a little while.
All right.
But turned back up and is now working for the person that might have been responsible for him going missing.
He's now obvious. And Nia.
Nia's working protection for the brothel right now.
Madam
Madam Solace?
Yeah, Madam Solace is still in business. That's good to know. She ran a good place.
Yeah, I think Felix says, yeah, well, you know, even in hard times, there's hard times, you know.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to know anything about a kenku, would you?
Yeah, actually, he's already like sticking his hand out to shake the hand of this guy. And he's like,
he's dude followed me down. All right.
Yeah. He just walked in behind you just now.
All right.
And he's like, oh, I see you've met Obsidian.
So he's yours.
Yeah, the kenku goes in his voice goes, oh, I see you've met Obsidian.
Okay. He goes, well met then. You are not responsible for the deaths we saw upon the road, are we? Several people mauled by vine monsters.
You're talking to the bird?
I'm talking to both of
them.
Doesn't
look like vine monster, so...
Felix turns to the bird and he says, you didn't kill anyone, did ya? And Kenku's like, in a child's voice, is like, kill anyone? No, don't be silly. And then it kind of giggles. And then the voice changes to like an old Rastafarian guy. And he says, just took the shinies, man.
just looted. All right. The dead aren't going to use it.
The dead never be missing nothing, man.
I nod and I'm like, all right, that makes me feel better, I suppose. Anything you need done here in the city while I'm here? I'm looking to somewhat make some new establishments if, the city is going to stay around. If I might be able to get a way back in.
Yeah, he says, well, I could always use some supply runs doing. Got people need bellies filled, that kind of thing.
I'll see what, give me the information and I can see what we can do.
Yeah, he writes something down for you on a scrap piece of paper.
Yeah. Best not be too dirty of jobs. I believe one of the I believe one of them bears a badge. One of my companions bears a badge, or whatever the thing is called, a crest or whatever, the Justicars symbol thing.
You're talking about the Magisters, right?
Magisters, yes.
He tells you to probably best to keep that on the down low.
Why is that?
That there's been tensions between the Magisters and the populace recently. Different rumors from outside the city. And also that one of the guard regiments have had some strange stories coming out about them. With all the unrest and everything, there's rumors that some of the guard regiments are basically rising up as warlords. Like, there are guards that are like stationed to keep charge of certain districts during all the chaos, and some of them are just getting their supplies and being like, fuck it, we're in charge here. Who's going to do anything about it if we just disobey orders or take off or, whatever. So they're having some issues with that too.
All right, I will pass that information along.
He tells you that Felix tells you that the state of things in the city is kind of chaotic right now, so it makes their normal day-to-day operations easier because you don't really have to worry about getting spotted. The only issue is now that the basic operations of just like making sure people have food and stuff is a lot more difficult.
He nods. Oh, well. Glad to see you're still holding up, sort of, pats him on the back. Hopefully I didn't interrupt anything, and I'd like to insight on all this shit down here.
You want to see what he was doing?
Mostly get like a read on it, like, is it like, is this a normal level of cryptic, or is this like, an ascended level of, oh, you're doing weird shady things?
So he was clearly speaking to someone when you walked in who is not here.
Yeah.
And it's not like what he was saying was particularly bad or anything, but you definitely get the sense that there's magic at play. And that he might have been organizing something with, his secret society, or sending a message or something along those lines. I don't know. Have you seen the way his more cryptic stuff works ever? Have you ever been that close?
Probably not in a good long while. And so I'm going to say that I think I don't know everything here, but I'm trying to get lay of land. I probably have at least a little bit of an idea. He is my contact after all. Like legit, he is my contact. So.
Yeah, you catch. It's meant to be like covered up and like hidden. But you catch where they like missed a spot on the corner of the mirrors where there's like runes that have been covered up on it. He's probably talking to someone organizing
through the
stuff
mirrors.
through the mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah. I assumed that as we were walking on down. I'm going to look him in the eyes and say, "Did she get to you?"
He makes a face and then he says, who get to me?
The bitch. Did the bitch get to you?
He kind of grins. And then he says, oh, no, of course not.
All right. Does he seem like he's telling the truth with a 20?
Does he seem like he's telling the truth? Does he seem like he's telling the truth? I mean, yeah, as far as he knows, he thinks he's telling the truth. Yes.
All right.
Am I saying it that way just to mess with you intentionally? Probably.
Look,
Now I'm
probably.
assuming you're talking about Oriana.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he seems like he believes what he's saying.
All right. I'm assuming there's some vitriol then at bringing her up, considering who she's responsible for killing and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, maybe there's also the thought of like, with everything that's going on, hopefully she's suffering right now.
Okay.
Too.
That's fine.
There's probably like that kind of look on his face. Also.
Well then, I'll be in touch while I'm in the city. I guess I'll try to say hello to some people in here.
He nods. He says, if you need a place to stay, a roof over your head.
Thank you very much.
These friends of yours, though.
Well, I'm fairly certain one of them is a god. And the other one's just like carrying a god.
Which ones?
The tower and the star.
Which ones of them?
What do you mean, which ones of them?
Which of your friends is carrying the tower, you said, and which is carrying the star?
I mean, we all have to keep our secrets. What are you doing down here?
Oh, now you don't want to tell me.
I mean, as our as I know you told our good friend, don't just go around giving information away for free.
It seems you've remembered where you are. Very well.
You're in the middle of something. You're doing something, and I intruded and I came in here, and you've had this crow following me since we got close. It's fair. Probably a little bit of a coincidence, but still.
Well, why don't you hang on to the crow? Maybe he can help you out. What do you think, Obsidian? Does it sound like a good idea? And the bird just kind of like nods, stares at you, shrugs.
He's like, and I'm sure he'll be reporting back to you, but I suppose that's part of the payment also. Fair enough.
Need to keep an eye on things.
Of course you do. You've changed, but you're still the same Flick.
Changed. Nah, no change. We're bigger enterprise now. Just more drive, you know?
All right.
So
I will take my leave and head back on upstairs, and unless there's something else he has to say.
No, you're good. You can walk out.
Right.
Yeah, he's basically said you guys could stay here. If you wanting to do some work for me, I got people that need supplies. You know, if you want to look for your old contacts. Here's what's happened to some of them. What is there anything else you're wanting from this place?
Nope. That was mainly it. Just get information. He's the information broker, so get information from him. And I'm gonna go up and sort of find the rest of the party. If they are still around in the inn, that is not a brothel.
Yeah, different place. Maybe it's like attached or something.
That's up to you. But yeah.
It's your world, Sam. We're just living in it.
Yeah. Who's up there when Asher walks back upstairs?
Who's hanging out? I'll say Nurnham is there. Sure, why not? Here, let me do this.
Yeah, I forgot you.
I was watching the text chat about people thinking they may be heading out, so
I'd stick with Asher if the other two leave.
Okay. Up to you guys. Here. What we do?
So are you guys still here, or did you guys leave?
Draken, that's seems to be up to your call.
I'm still here. If we're all here.
All right.
So you return to the upstairs. Everybody's there. Everybody is in the room, the upstairs of the inn. And
gonna sort of get a table, pull everyone to the side, sort of in there. go, all right, everybody. I'd like you to meet Sidian, as I put my hand on the crow. Apparently, he is an acquaintance of the owner of this establishment.
He sticks out a hand, and the bird holds out a hand, and he says, "Felix Flick Ashvale at your service."
That's the owner. I believe. How loud was everyone being about this guy possibly looted the bodies thing?
I mean, he wasn't ashamed of it.
No, I meant like the other people's already concerned about this. Dane, and because they were having a conversation, I didn't know how loud it was.
As
as
loud as you guys want.
Yeah, I assumed it was just normal volume.
All right.
Yeah. I was not hiding it, but
I can confirm he is the one who looted those bodies. But there is no claim that he bears no claim on being involved in the raising of the monsters. He is merely a scavenger, not a murderer. Which is interesting, because you need at least 2 of them, or actually you need more than 2 to have a murder.
He says in Felix's voice, he says, "Just pick a corpse clean from time to time." And he kind of clicks his beak at you, Aldrich.
Did the crow man just admit to being a cannibal of some sort?
No, grave robber.
He is.
Anyway, we are free to stay here if we need a place to stay. There's also some jobs to do if we are willing to help out. But I do know we have other concerns like the giant turtle.
And there's also a bit of explosive situation.
Yes, we already have jobs to do, and place. Sure, there are nicer establishments.
We could always.
You're welcome to go.
Immediately talking bad about the man. I love it.
Delivery jobs not out of our way might be a good way to get gold.
I suppose you may prefer something more along the rim. I do know how you like to stand back.
I remember taking no damage to myself and my horse during the last encounter, but do tell me about tactics, please.
I'm gonna get some beers. What do you say, Alge? Drinks? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
I get up and go to the bar to get around.
Yeah, I'm going to get him.
Ishral is loving this. Ishral is like, pour a beer on Medane and just see what he does. You probably won't do it. You're no fun. All right. So you guys get some refreshments. You take some time to plan your next steps now that you're actually got sort of a foothold into the city. Okay. Talking with Nurnam, he's gonna probably say the next steps for the world would probably be to get to, if you're wanting to solve the issue with the turtle, you're probably gonna want to get to the district where the world's temple was. But you can go a lot of different directions from here. You're 2 or 3 districts into the city proper. So there's a lot of different routes you can go from here, I would assume. So you got the world you could deal with. You could try to help out the organization with the, what was it, the lucky, what was the name of it we went for with the tavern, the Lucky Turn or something like that? Yeah. You could try to help out the people at the Lucky Turn. We could try to make a play for the star. Information there. What do you guys want to do first?
Well, I say, given Medane might die and or
Yeah.
explode, you should
That would be a
probably
priority.
prioritize that. Though, if we can do side work on our way to doing that, gold always helps the days go by easier.
Mm-hmm.
Gold does help with things, sure. But it does.
So, Medane, where would we be going?
Yes, Medane. Where would we be going?
Well, DM, I've got researcher. Where are we going?
Why don't you, yeah, there you go. You attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore. If you do not know that information, you often know where and from whom you can obtain it. Usually this information comes from a library, a scriptorium, university, or sage, or other learned person or creature. Your DM might rule that the knowledge you seek is secreted away in an almost inaccessible place, or that it simply cannot be found. Unearthing the deepest secrets of the multiverse can require an adventure or even a whole campaign. Well, lucky for you, it will not take you the whole campaign. Instead, it will only take you the rest of the campaign. No. I think you're aware of a connection between this Ambien and the brothel that was mentioned by Felix to Echo. I think when that's brought up in passing to you in conversation, like Echo mentions that the owner also owns a brothel or something like that, maybe a part of your dream from the previous night comes back to you in that moment, but you're made aware by your divine spirit guardian that there is a connection between Ambien and this person you're looking for, who has an important relic of the star, and this brothel.
Well, much as it pains me, I think we have to stay in this wretched place.
The bird says in an old man's voice, and he stares at you really creepily while he says it too. He says, "Oh, why does it pain you so, dear?" He's like stares into your eyes while he says that.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
6. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, he's hard to read. Yeah, you can't really tell if it's just that he's limited by what he's drawing from, or if it's something else that he's trying to say something else you're not picking up on.
Instead of responding to him, I'm going to look at Hoshi and go, and this is why I chose a cat, not a bird.
Yeah, Hoshi meows. And then Obsidian meows, just sounding just like Hoshi does.
So, Mr. Onyx, do you know the person we seek? Given you seem to spend a lot of time here.
You're asking Asher?
No, I'm asking Onyx.
Who's Onyx?
I thought that was the bird's name.
Obsidian.
Sorry. I got my rocks confused.
You're good. Yeah, you ask if he knows this ambient person that you guys are looking for, and he shakes his head no.
So our next step should either be the people who've been here the longest. Asher's friend, the barkeep, the madam.
Here's what we could do.
Hmm.
We are at 3 hours in. It's 9:30 Central Time. We could leave off here. If there is stuff that you guys want to take care of in between sessions, you can do that. If there's like anything you want to text RP out, we can go over all that. Just in case.
Asher is going to excuse himself and head out.
Okay. Where are you going, Asher?
Oh, I'm going to what's it called? The Velvet Shadow.
Okay.
Asher keeps going to very auspiciously named places.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to describe what this place looks like when you walk in?
It is probably draped in sheer silks. This is something that I was not planning on doing and taking up game time for, but Asher is headed there.
Okay. You don't have to take up game time if you don't want to.
Yeah. No.
I think we just get a shot of you walking in and like some of the people in there.
Sure.
All Okay. Now, if there are text RPs you guys want to have, we can talk about how that stuff works if anybody doesn't understand it. Also, let's go ahead and if ending here sounds okay to you guys, does that sound like something you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Hold off until next session.
I'm fine ending or
Okay.
continuing, honestly.
Sure.
Either or.
Okay. All right, so let's go over experience, I guess, then. Let's see here. Current XP. Here we go. Let me stop that. There we go. All right. So you guys got through a hard encounter today, so that was 3 XP for that. The RP was pretty good. I think I'm gonna give you guys 3 XP for RP today. Yeah. Let's see. Lore quest. I'll give you guys a 3. I do think you were trying to move it along. I do think that you guys were trying to move it along. And rule of cool. We had some cool stuff that happened in the combat. And afterwards, I'll give you guys a 3 across the board. That puts you at a total of 12 XP for the session, which isn't bad, really. Let's talk goals. So Oats, find a powerful wizard. Did we solve that? Does Medane count, I guess?
Given Medane is level 3, I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Test my new strength. I mean, I think you kind of got to do that with the combat. I would say that counts. Get some supplies or gifts.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think we've done that yet. But 1 is better than none, that's for sure. So you get your inspiration on that second one. Echo goals. Get to creation. You did. You did get to creation. Locate a Wahor house. There are adventurers in this house, you guys. I'll count that as a success. I think you did locate a Wahor.
I did it right there. I did it right there at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Locate a good friendly tavern. Yes, I think you did that also. So success in all 3 of those. Aldrich's goals. Get information on Lexoriga Sagath.
Nope.
No, not really.
Nope.
Try communicate with the world. We didn't really do that either.
Mm-mm.
Try to understand what it was fending off. We didn't really make any attempt at communication with the world today.
Yep.
Unfortunately, sorry, buddy. I kind of want to give you something, but I can't.
No. If I didn't do anything, I just don't get it. I'll try again next session.
All right. Medane, find Ambien. Not yet. Although you got a lead. Find Inks merchants. Not yet, I don't think. Although it's possible Felix might know somebody. Find a way to contact the world. Also a no. Although feel free to lawyer any of those if you want to, Dakin.
I have not used a single XP from that pool of goals, so I'm good either way.
All right, buddy. We'll keep him in mind for next time. But good job today, guys, and thanks for playing. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad that we're in the city now, and you guys have a bunch of different stuff you want to do. As opposed to just like the one thing you're all working toward trying to get there and it taking forever. So, well, I guess we'll see next time which thing you guys tackle first. I don't know. I'm excited. I want to see what you guys end up doing. Kind of concerned about Isheral, who is winning the fight for Oats' soul, I think. And the argument between Echo and Medane is just going to push him over the edge. That's my bet.
Mommy and daddy are fighting.
That's my bet. That's what gets the TPK. I'm calling it right now. That's how I'm taking this party down. So in 100 episodes, when you guys are wondering why you're all dead, I'm gonna say, hey, you remember how I said I was gonna take you guys all out way back in episode 12? That's how I did it.
Remember how I said I was grooming Oats into a villain? Yeah, that.
Well, thank you guys for playing. I think you guys did great. Sorry if I was a little out of it today. I've been feeling like, I don't know, like in a haze the past couple days. So I had my energy drinks today. I just wasn't really my usual awake and energetic self. So apologies for that. Hope you guys had fun anyways. I'll be looking forward to next game. Hopefully I'll be back to normal next week.
We all run in different directions, trying to do different things.
I kind of feel like an NPR commentator right now. I feel like I'm just very monotoned. This is the news. We're reporting the news today, you guys. Thanks for being here on my program. We're talking about, I don't know, dice and stuff.
Probability of getting split up and killed.